Super 6. In the meantime, Georgia on bars trying to edge a little bit closer to steal that top spot from UCLA. And the Gym Dogs' next gymnast, Sapunar, one of the great stories at Georgia.
Well, she's had a career filled with injuries, as you can see. Last year at this event, hurt her knee. She had to sit out of the Super 6. Now as a bars and beam specialist, very happy to be here competing.
Sierra's first meet this year wasn't even until late February.
Beautiful giant 1.5. Right into Jaeger. She has beautiful lines, you can see on her shoot over to handstand. Georgia needs every single 10th. Looking for a stick right here. Giant full double tuck. See, a little bit short, had to take just about 2 steps, kind of tried to shuffle it in there.
And each of those steps is a 10th. 10th that Georgia can't afford to give up right now. Sierra Sapunar, a 9.775. Incidentally, she's been granted an extra year of eligibility in the NCAA, which she's kind of leaning toward taking at this point. Back over to beam and UCLA, where we join Jeanette Antolin in progress while Samantha Lutz was on floor.
Beautiful series, back handspring layout. And you just saw the score she's had in this competition. Unbelievable. So far, 3.99 or above.
Pac-10 Gymnast of the Year, featured in Sports Illustrated as the publication's Gymnast of the Year. Jeanette has really traveled a long, tough road to get to this place, but boy, has she grown along the way.
Full twisting back handspring, very difficult. I mentioned earlier, this is such a difficult event to handle the pressure on. You can tell UCLA wants this bad. They're not giving a 10th away, so solid on every landing. And Jeanette has a very difficult dismount coming up, something we don't always see in college. It's a round off double pike. Right here. Wow. Again, not giving anything away.
Jeanette Antolin closing out her career with a nearly flawless performance on beam for the UCLA Bruins. Back-to-back titles now on the back of the Bruins' minds. We'll be right back. In 1996, Alabama set a team championship record with a total of 198.025. Senior Kim Kelly led the tie with 2 perfect 10s on floor and vault, ironically in a battle with UCLA for the record and the national title. Now it's Val Condos Field's UCLA Bruins hoping to break that record right here at home. They've had to average a 9.9 or better to break it, and so far, they have. Let's see if Kate Richardson can pull her weight.
Starts right off here, stepping down into a layout. Beautiful job. She's so elegant and fun to watch. She makes everything she does look so easy.
Amanda, where do you see this UCLA team ranking among the championship teams?
Well, by far, and even after talking to Suzanne Yocklin, the head coach of Georgia, she said this is the best collegiate team she's ever seen. Like you mentioned, they're stacked with Olympians, national champions, and that's what makes them so consistent and so good at handling this kind of pressure.
And that's high praise from Yocklin, whose Super 6 squad graduating this year brought in 5 national team members, and at that time, that was considered the best recruiting class ever. Solid landing by sophomore Bruin Kate Richardson, staying on pace with the rest of her teammates on beam. Kate Richardson's 9.95 helps UCLA edge closer and closer to that team championship record. But for Georgia, the hopes of taking that #1 spot slowly slipping away. Chelsea Bird, a 9.175, struggling on the bars, Amanda.
Right here on our Tkachev. You can see the point of release is a little bit low. which then carries her momentum down and back. If her feet would have been higher, she would have dropped it right in to catch the bar. And you can see right there, just a hair off.
Back to beam where Yvonne Tousek is the final graduating senior up for the Bruins.
That hip circle around the beam, Bonnie, I tell you, the beam's square. It's not easy to actually back hip circle around it.
Yeah, it's kind of painful, actually. Yvonne will be joining Val Condo's field down at SeaWorld this summer, where Val choreographs the human routines. No, she doesn't teach dolphins how to jump or anything. But Yvonne will be the assistant choreographer and will actually be the understudy for some of the performers.
Looking for a clean dismount. Round off, double full. Very nice. And she knows it.
There's just no breaking down this UCLA team. They want this championship, and they plan on getting it. Unbelievable. UCLA's 14th score in this competition of 9-9 or better. The pressure is on Georgia senior Cory Fritzinger and Suzanne Yochlin. This Super 6 senior squad has been eluded by a national championship.
Cory's very aggressive on this event. Back up rise. Right into front giants, going the opposite way. Very nice shoot over to handstand. Double front half dismount. Very nice.
You have to feel for someone like Cory. He talked earlier in the show about how badly the senior group wants the championship. And even with a score like a 9.875, for as strong as UCLA's been, it's almost as if this competition is out of the Gym Dogs' hands. For UCLA, what a triumphant moment this could be for Kristen Maloney. After missing 2 full years with a shin injury, a 9.85 will not only give UCLA the championship, but help the Bruins break that highly coveted team championship record.
Yet. Stick this dismount. Beautiful.
And somehow I bet Kristen's parents think their daughter just hit UCLA's magic number.
Well, and I'm going to have to agree, that routine was flawless. The judges have to give it a 9.9 or above.
Done deal. UCLA ends this competition on a bye, but after 5 rotations, they are untouchable. 198.125 gives them the team championship and the team championship record. Tracy Wolfson is with Val Condo's field.
Val, you set an all-time NCAA championship record. Yes, you did.
Wow.
For scoring with a 198.125.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. That's incredible. I had no idea what the scores were. I just wanted to hit 24 for 24, and we did.
Is that the magic of Pauly that you talk about?
That is definitely the magic of Pauly, because after last night, I was a little worried that we didn't leave anything in the reserve to do better, and we did.
Well, you just have to sit back now. You have a bye, and just watch what happens.
The magic can't be taken away. And, you know, I really wanted to do this not just for our team and our seniors, but for all the amazing alumni that that national championship just kind of split by them. This is for them.
The back-to-back Bruins. UCLA marches off as national champions.